Diablo 3. Let's just grab this. So we have 4 pieces of the set that we want, which is really, really good. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. In addition, we're looking to swap out, well, pretty much everything. Oh my god. Be quiet, Mira. It's lovely hearing your voice, but at the same time it's very annoying. So what I'm thinking is we still need to get our legendary gems. So if we do some rifting for a little bit and then we can go back to bounties, I think that's a relatively straightforward thing we can do. It'll also get us blood shards, which is going to be handy as we gamble with Kadala and get day upon day of disappointment. Now this is using our new setup, so it might feel a little janky to start off with, but it's going to be fine. And I put the difficulty up as well, just so you're not surprised by things being able to survive a couple of these blasts. And I'm sure it's going to take me a moment to kind of get in the swing of it all. Well, that's fine. We're going to be leveling up relatively quickly. Oh, actually, yeah, I just realised that those Fires of Heaven properly recharge our mana as they keep going around. Sorry, Fist of the Heavens, not Fires of Heaven. Fires of Heaven is the one we're shooting straight forwards. One, two, three, biff, baff, boff. Yeah, still don't quite have the whole feeling of it down. Oh, and that knockback is annoying. Fortunately, when the Wrath gets low, that's when we stall. But I think generally it's manageable. Yeah, I do feel like that needs to go a little bit faster for us. But it's definitely manageable. Yeah, we're definitely doing enough damage that we can kill things at the difficulty. So this is Torment 1. I don't want to move much above this because it's certainly not our ideal build. There's a lot that we're missing. Not enough rat. Really need to get the resources down for this Fires of Heaven. I mean, as it is, we can just keep fisting everything in sight, which is good, you know, because we're fistomatic. That's kind of what we're trying to do. In fact, it's slightly more efficient against large groups to do that. But I suspect that's kind of part of the charm of this particular build. When you get up against the big ones, you've got that Fires of Heaven to really hammer it home. So yeah, getting into the swing of it. Let's use a horsey to move around a little bit faster. Let's embiggen ourselves, actually. Have a look and see what we feel like as a giant hulking monstrosity. Doesn't feel that different, to be honest. I mean, obviously we've got Prophet, which will be helping out, but stopping us die and all that. Yeah, I think that the Fires of Heaven isn't actually that useful to us at the moment. Ooh, let's get a buddy in. Blessed Hammer Paladin. Oh, the shame. Malevolent Tormentor gone, and he dropped a shield and a two-handed mace. That could be cool. I quite like this area. Let's not move on from here just yet. Yeah, we've definitely got some beef behind us when we're just dropping those Heaven's Furies. Sorry, the Fist of Heaven down. Although, it is entirely dwarfed by our buddy with his shield. Doing the whole blast forwards with the Fires of Heaven, it makes me want to get the Defender of Westmarch and just go all about, you know, what can we blast out of our shields? Because that does wolf retaliation in a line when you block, from what I remember. It's not particularly useful or brilliant shield, but, you know, thematically, could be alright. Okay, there's still more that we've got in this place, enough for us to get the Rift Guardian, so let's stick around here. We're all the way up to Garrigan level 11, so, you know, that's going at a decent pace, I'd say. Oh, there we go. Biff, 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 biff. Then we need to get our Wrath back. Yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. It was not terrible. We are out of space. So let's head back and see what we can put in the cube and what's useful to hold on to and what's not. There we go. Riftomania, our very first rift. So yeah, in terms of our chapter 4 objectives, we need to reforge a weapon property into a socket, kill Odeg at Torment 4, Torment 4, Torment 4, Torment 4, Torment 2, Torment 4. So Torment 4 is really where we're looking to get to. Let's put these points in. Resource cost reduction will definitely help us. Cooldown reduction will help with the uptime of Prophet. So we've got the Spiker. Enemies affected by Provoke take double damage from Thorns. Not useful to us at all. The Furnace, on the other hand. Technically, is better than Flail of the Charge. It's just, we really like that resource cost reduction that we got on Flail of the Charge. So maybe it'll go in the cube. For the moment, it will just go over there. And I think it's time for us to run our first Greater Rift. Let me just drop off our spattering of gems. I will rearrange all this off camera and get rid of the lower down ones at some point. Just not yet. Should we try a Torment 2 one? Yeah, let's try a Torment 2 one. We can empower it because it's cheap. And if it feels fine for us, then we can just put the difficulty up to Torment 2 and we'll run at that. I was expecting this to not be the way. Alright. That's the actual big one taken care of. Biff. It's like a poor man's disintegrate beam. That's what it is. I feel like a barbarian who's sort of learned 2 wizard spells, but hasn't learned them very well. So he's not very good at being a barbarian, and he's not very good at being a wizard. Needs a wider beam is what it needs. Channeling Pylon. Alright, let's take advantage of this chat. Drag him through. And actually, with our channeling pylon, we can really just kind of go over the top with our mobility. We're not getting a huge amount of... And another one. Yep, let's get another buddy in. They're not going to move through to the next zone, unfortunately. Are they still here on the previous zone? No, but there is still some deaths, so... Probably should have let them do their killing before moving on. I think that was... Oh no, they are still here. Well, they've definitely not followed us through to this zone. It's good that they are still there when you go back. Highly unexpected. Very welcome. Garrigan, level 14. Biff, biff, biff. He's got a lot of health. Yeah, that Fist of the Heavens with the Fisher, that is our recharge for Wrath. And we've already got some of our damage reduction effectively because of this. We are going to be wanting Unity, and that means we also need Cormac's You Can't Die Templar Relic. But to start off with, I think we're doing alright in terms of survivability. I don't feel at risk for Torment 2. It makes me wonder if we could potentially bump it up a bit more. Splat. Get these guys blinded for what it's worth. Ooh, go back. I want that. Thank you. I mean, we killed him in 3 hits with just this, so we can't just like stand there and hammer Fist of the Heavens. And I suspect later on that might actually be one of our primary strategies. I think as soon as I get a free second, I'm going to check see what the higher levels of this set actually do in terms of power enhancement. Biff, biff. Let's get the Rift Guardian in. Oh, it's a giant kitty. Well, that's mostly solved our rat issues. Let's embiggen ourselves. We're not quite as big as he is, but we are pretty beefy. Yeah, we're barely getting back the same level of resources that we're putting out like that. Okay, 2-handed and Bane of the Powerful. Let's have a little look. So, increase the damage of the Fist of Heavens and Heaven's Fury by 20,000%. Now, if that's additive, then really Fist of the Heavens is just going to be the go-to because it's just going to be so much easier to use. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I need to go back.
Regardless, we have our very first legendary gem. And we have a couple of blood shards. So I'm going to go straight in and I'm going to get an ancient convention of elements. Wow, this is not on our list of things that we need. But for right now, I am okay with having it. What do I want to swap over? Let's swap over that and let's put Bane of the Powerful in and let's just take that massive damage increase. Holy moly. It's 181 as well. That's pretty nice. Thanks, Kadala. I take back almost everything I've said bad about you in the past. So, Mordax Sorrow, it's a barbarian thing. I mean, that's probably just because I made the joke about us being a poor man's barbarian. We'll salvage that up. And we're definitely fine at Torment 2, so I'm going to put the difficulty up. And we'll do another regular rift. Let's put it up to Torment 3, see how we do. I mean, obviously Torment 4 would be the ideal, but there's pushing your luck, and then there's pushing your luck.
Are you strong enough to survive?
I don't know, but I really hope so. I mean, with our friend Buddy helping us out, yeah, we're going to be strong enough to survive. Without him, I think we would be. This is definitely showing me the importance of having Heaven's Fury. So yeah, this does do quite a bit of damage, and it's nice, but it is not the big punch forwards that you have. So sorry, Fires of Heaven, not Heaven's Fury. One day I will get the names of the skills correct. And that day will not be today. Tomorrow's not looking good either. Not this way.
Not enough land.
I mean, of course, the convention of elements will also be massively helping us out with this. In fact, between the two of them, holy damage with one, lightning damage with the other. Biff, that felt really good. Torment 3 is fine. There is nothing in this corner. Alright, back round we go. Let's check down this way. Your wall is stopping my fists going over. And then he went and blocked my other fist. So rude. You shall not defeat Fistomatic like that. Blocking of fists is strictly forbidden. So, obviously, advantage for running at a high difficulty level, more chance of good items. Also, we get better experience, so we'll be leveling up faster, which will allow us to move on faster, etc, etc. It's a wonderful perpetuating cycle. In softcore, that just means you kind of like push it as much as you can. In hardcore, it means you also push it as much as you can, and then you die. Ooh, we've got another guy. Cool. Let's tank one. Okay, it took off half our health. Important scientific test that, just to make sure we're not going to die accidentally if I'm not paying attention. That was with our 50% damage reduction, so we have a baseline for how worried we need to be about these. Now, obviously, I'm not going to just stand in them, ignore them, and let things happen. Let's grab all of this. So many things. Blessed Hammer. I wonder if I can revoke his paladin credentials. I do appreciate the support, of course, but, you know, Blessed Hammer. One day I'll do a Blessed Hammer build that's not just an ironic one. Oh geez, must have been season 15, I think it was. I did Avengers-themed characters. So we did have a Blessed Hammer paladin. And also a shield throw paladin, and I can tell you which I preferred. Wait, are you guys fire chains or? Oh, let's make ourselves bigger just to be safe. Again, not worried, but when you get surrounded by so much, you pull out all your big guns just to make sure it's all fine. I think I can safely say that I'm fine with this difficulty level. So I think we can actually put it up to Torment 4. The real test is going to be with the Rift Guardians. Because you don't always go up against groups for those. And I suspect we'll have some resource issues. But if we can manage Torment 4, then we can do the keywardens, and if we can do the keywardens, then we can get Chapter 4 of the season objective done, and then we can like properly have our full setup. Not our final setup, but at least the 6 pieces of it. And then we'll be doing crazy damage, and it won't matter because we'll be alpha striking everything with Heavenly Fists. Arrogant level 20. And that will of course skyrocket our experience leveling, item finding, and help with basically everything. Power pylon, great. Power pylon away from everything, not so great. Not only are we wasting our dude, but we're wasting our own power. Ah, and a conduit pylon. Alright, we'll have 2 friends out. And nothing for them to do, effectively. Touch the dead horse. Yeah, I think they've actually gone.
Patience.
We still got the... A conduit shrine should not outlast a supporting cast. Alright, doing what I can with the Wrath. Biff, biff, biff. That 50% damage reduction. That and blinding everything nearby. This is how you build up the mass killing spree.
Not ready yet.
Okay, who is next? We're going indoors. Oh dear, that's a lot of ranged attacks. Let's blind everyone nearby. Gain level soon. There we go. I want this chest though. Let's grab that before we move on.
Not yet.
Ah, heading entirely the wrong way. Right, we're fighting indoors. I think we're fighting indoors. And I am out of space. And then Hammerlin is out of life. And we got a set item. Oh, we got some boots. Are these the same boots that we're wearing? I think they might be.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, let's head back. We'll clear some space, then we'll come back in and have a look at it properly. That's the only way to effectively handle all this. Gone, gone, gone. We don't care about any of it anyway. I think that's the only thing I don't like about Diablo 3 is once you reach this point, you really don't care about the random items. And I think that random items, there should be a chance that they are situationally better than the sets and uniques you get. I think it would make for better and more interesting gameplay, certainly more varied. So they are not the same boots, but they are good boots. All about the shield bash. I do like Roland's set. So, Roland's boots coming in over here. And we have plenty of points to put in. So, click, 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 click. Let's have a look at what we need to do at Torment 4. Well, reforge a weapon property to a socket to the Mystic. Let's just have this. Give me a socket. All I want is a socket. There we go. We're just looking to tick off the season journey. That's all we're doing. So we'll immediately salvage that back up. Could probably give it to Cormac, but Cormac's doing all right with his Wildwood. So next is going to be Odeg at Torment 4. Let's leave and we'll go around and we'll do the keywardens quickly. So settings, Torment 4. I don't see this being potentially fatal, dangerous for us. Any of those things. We're definitely strong enough to fight at Torment 4. Ooh. Things do hit a little harder though. So we're actually probably at a more appropriate difficulty level than we were. Yeah, so good to see that they are going to hurt, because that means that obviously the keywardens also going to hurt. Let's get a friend. Barrels of spikes. No to charging me. I really do not want to get one shot by something. So this guy, look at him. He's got fire all around him. He's got a shield spinning around him. He's got barrels of spikes coming from the sky. He is the paladin everyone wants to be. I mean, if ever there was a more apparent paragon of what a paladin should be, I don't know it. No thank you to keeping me stuck in place. That was a little bit painful, but... there we go. And he was the one that I was probably the most worried about. So once we clear a little bit of space, we can head back to town. Will that do? That'll probably do. Cormac didn't keep him away. Oh, god damn it. Cormac.
Not enough left.
86 kills, 2.5 times experience. Right, let's put those points in. That was a hell of a lot. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, of course, we've still got the Golden Gorget of Leoricon, don't we? Alright, so that comes across here. And actually, this would be a significant damage boost to you. Wildwood has been nice, but yeah, we can afford to transition you across. Right, let's go get the next Keywarden, I think. I might not take on Belial just yet, but we can do the Keywardens. And this one is right here, which is worrying in its own way. There's a friend. Let's get the friend. I like to think it was me that killed him, but I suspect it was my buddy. Really hard to tell. I mean, I shot at the same time as he did his thing. Who's to say where the damage actually came from? That one was definitely him, though.
I need to go back.
Right, well, we can drop off this one as well. And head on to Act 3. All the way up to Stonefort. May as well put this cooldown reduction in. Yeah, we don't yet have the massive multipliers that those full set ones are going to give out. Oh, that was a terrible teleport. How am I supposed to fight my way through all the legions if I can't even stay in place? In addition, fighting up a hill is a pain in the proverbial. Poor Cormac fell over. He didn't stand a chance. Right, well, that was rather terrible. Hopefully the next bit will be a bit better. Yeah, we can do good damage. So effectively our convention of elements is only going between physical, lightning, and holy, I believe. Wait, is the Keywarden already just over here? Oh, that's gonna be... Oh, and fire. And fire. Come on, get him killed before he does another one of his things. There we go. 3 down. Let's head across to Act 4 and see if we can get the last one. Yeah, this is honestly going a lot better than I expected it would. We are still getting the benefits of the shrines that we've hit. So we've got Empowered, which is helping us with our resources, and Enlightened for experience, and so on and so forth. That being said, it is still going a lot better than I expected it would. I thought we would have run into at least some level of difficulty by this point. Let's go up and then across. I hear a goblin. I don't know if we're in a position to really effectively pursue a goblin. Yeah, got him. And that means we get some Death Breaths. Probably not worth us actually pursuing him at this point. For the potential danger that it put us in. Might not have been the smartest move, but... You know, there's smart battles and then there's not smart battles, and that probably wasn't a smart battle. Try and clear as many mobs out from nearby as we can before we actually pull that big guy. There we go. We just embiggened ourselves. Hit him with everything we had. Alpha striking, definitely the way to go. Don't. Okay, well. I'm happy with our performance there. So we have Act 3 one and the Act 4 one, and that's jumped us on quite a way in terms of our season journey. So we've got to kill Diablo, we've got to kill Belial, we've got to do a GR20 and 5 dual crafting recipes. Well, for dual crafting recipes we can cheat a little bit and go to Act 2. Hi, Squirt. Right, let's have a look at your things. Oh, we can only really afford one. I think I'm going to want the Hellfire Amulet because I know I'm going to want to make it. And then we need more money, really, is what it comes down to. Alright, well, that's been pretty successful. Okay, I'm going to finish the episode there. I think we've done pretty well. Next time, we'll take on Diablo. We'll try and take on Belial as well. Hopefully, between the two of them, they don't kill us. And if we do a GR20, we should be able to finish off those last little bits just there. And then it's just about the dual crafting recipes, which I think with a couple of... I suppose we could go back to bounties. We'll be able to get them done in short time regardless. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, see you soon.